Hello, hey Spaceman Nick here, and today we're going to be doing yet another HSP live stream with all sorts of random stuff this time based on your suggestions. So be sure to you can leave me messages either on the YouTube chat or if you have if you have my phone number. I'm thinking, not looking at you, but thinking, I guess, of you, Creeper God 666L. Alright. You can give me suggestions about how to do this. So basically what we're going to be starting out with is first just getting it to the next morning, just so we have some daylight. First, what I wanted to do was take the Ghost 107, which is somewhere. Ghost 107, which, if you don't remember from last time, is a very popular thing that I fly in almost all my live streams. It is a unmanned stealth drone, a high velocity, high altitude stealth drone designed for espionage. Alright. One watching, I'm pretty sure that's you, Creeper God 666L. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is, I don't know. Hey, just testing out the chat. Yep, alright, good, that works. Alright, just trying to troubleshoot for him. Hold on. Alright, anyway, so, yeah, my internet has been patchy, so if the stream cuts out all of a sudden, I'll try and get it up. Usually the only problems, I think I've only had a stream cut out once, because the other times it's cut out because it's either crashed, or, I've either, it's either the game itself has either crashed, which hopefully doesn't happen that much because I have 64-bit and I'm not using crazy graphics mods. Alright, OBS, Open Broadcast Software, which is what I use, has cut out. That happened during my 10th December 10th live stream. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do with this is get it up to speed. I'll probably have to do this again because Creeper God 666L is having problems and can't watch it, and he really wants to see this. So I'm gonna get this up to speed, and then I'm just going to fly straight up. See how far we can get. Okay, just keep talking. I guess I'll keep talking, or I could do this again. You wanna dive bomb the Space Center? Yeah, we're going too fast. 900 meters a second. Stall if you have to. Why would I stall if I can just do... And we're cutting out. Keep going till it... What was our maximum speed? 974. Nothing close to what it can do flying horizontally. But, I guess I'll have to stall. So, until then, let's just keep trying to do the same thing, I guess. Which, in my idea, would be the, would be flying... Ooh! Just dropped something. Would be, TV remote. Oops. Would be, flying this around the Space Center. Crashing into random stuff. Alright. Okay. This thing slides on its wheels. Why does my plane drift? I wonder if I can make it through the vehicle assembly building and didn't even dent it. Dang it. Let's try flying into the R&D department. Ow! I was gonna tell myself I was just about to say that I was gonna stop hitting my microphone, but apparently I'm never gonna stop that, unfortunately. Sorry. Ow. Which sucks because this one's a lot louder and sure is a viewer discomfort. Alright, let's just get this line. Just get this lined up. I don't know, I might hit the administration building. Maybe. Not sure. Oh, I heard it. We hit it. Yay, he's back. Just in time to watch me crash into a, destroy the R&D department. Probably some very expensive and classified research in there. Probably shouldn't have done that, but now that you're watching, I can do what I wanted to do. Which is, to start off this thing before suggestions don't roll in, because I know they're... Because right now there is only 3 people watching. Anyway, so in case you missed it, Creeper, I was just flying it around the Space Center. One of these days you should actually come over here and we can do it together. Together, boos. Yep, it's a fiery mess. Well, I got that right. Just the back landing gear retracting looks like a fly, like getting off, or like a spider jumping. If you've ever seen a spider jump. And he's admitting he's a pyromaniac. Of course, I knew that already. I'm friends with a pyromaniac. Oh boy. See if we can get past the 974 this time. 974 meters. We are climbing almost a kilometer a second. Oh, we got even worse this time. Well, that means there's only one thing to do. Dive bomb the Space Center. First off, what we want to do is how far up are we? Guys, we made it to space. What am I doing? Apparently sending the ghost to space. I'm gonna try and land this, actually. Ooh, I'm gonna run out of electric charge. Let's get this thing to space. Actually, let's time warp up to our highest point. Just time warping it. Alright. I am amazing, I guess. I don't know, that's what you get when you when you've been playing for almost 5 years. Valentine's Day is actually the anniversary. February 14th, 2012. That's when I started playing. Like Dashner. Hunter, not this maze run, not the Maze Runner debate again. What happened last time? I'm gonna run out of electric charge if I do anything like this. Well, I'm falling now. This could be interesting. I'm going to have to get air brakes on if I want to survive this. I'm gonna get air. Seriously hope I don't run out of electricity. Setting it to automatic stability. Yes, it will always come up. Oh boy. See, that's what I'm worried about. Well, we're now in the atmosphere. Go figure. I guess I should just turn off the SAS and let us free. Now I'm in sync. Why are you watching this in a sync, Hunter? Creeper guy, no. Don't watch things in syncs. That's how you get your phones wet. Yes, I know that was a typo. Don't get mad at me. I had to make a joke somewhere. Alright. Well, we are going to land to the northwest, crash into the northwest of the Space Center, because I'm not sure if there's a way we can actually survive this. I need to run the alternator, but I can't get any air in the engine. All right, I'll try not to say your real name. Sorry, Creeper God. Oh, we're lining up with the runway actually quite nicely. And we switch back to surface mode, so that's what. But just getting the alternator back up and running, which is a really bad idea. Well, we're gonna crash. Boy. Pulling some G-forces that would probably kill any Kerbal pilot. Luckily, the only person piloting this is probably hiding in the mission control building. I guess we can take the air brakes off, my mediocre air brakes off now. Oh, too late, we're crashing. That was a loud boom. And we hit the water at, doing 3 things at once. Watching me, okay. Texting me, yes, I know that. That's why all the Hunger Games whistles are getting picked up on my phone, from my phone to my microphone. What's the third thing? And watching Stranger Things. Why? Well, now I'm at the point where I usually am, where I'm like, what should I do? And then responds, because no one ever watches this, facing I'm not famous. Which is probably why my favorite song is called I'm Not Famous. It's by AJR. Great song, look it up. What should I do? How long has this been going for? Just checking. I've been crashing the Ghost 107 for a full video output low. Yeah, I guess. Only 14 minutes. That was gonna be something drastic. I'm thinking of something to do. Fly the deep. We could take a space plane to orbit. Just to do stuff, I guess. Let's take a space plane to orbit. Unless someone comes up with a better idea. I haven't flown this in a while. I really should put this and the Ghost 107 up on the NKS Nick Kruger Science's Kerbal X page, which is in the description below. So 3 does the things in orbit. Build a rocket and leave the crew stranded in orbit. And alright, and rescue in the deep. Okay. We can do to save time. Because hopefully just in case I think of something actually worthwhile. Yeah, my internet's now the stream is in good health, of course. Alright, so let's get the Kerbal XA, which is a modification I made. Because you have like Kerbal X, which is your standard, it's basically the perfect trading rocket. Deep recess of space. I could get them in a very eccentric orbit around Kerbin, that could help, I guess. So yeah, and then XA, what I did was I removed the landing legs, added RCS, docking port, launch escape system, all kinds of stuff. It even has MechJeb for automation. Alright! Get them stuck in deep space. I'll do that, Creeper. The one on my router, which is right there, signaling the Ethernet cable connection direct from the router to the computer is flashing. It's making me really nervous that the internet's going to cut out at any moment. Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's just. That was weird. My orbit altitude box was completely. 3, 2, 1, launch. If anyone wants to have me talk about something scientific or political, sometimes both, I guess. I don't know. I guess leave it to me in the chat, or CreeperCat6L can text me. Of course, he hates when I talk about scientific, political, or political science topics, or politically scientific topics. Anyway. Yeah, it always does that, but the booster ends up getting destroyed and doesn't even leave a scratch on the rocket. Which is kind of sucky because if that happened IRL, real life, your rocket would probably start spiraling out of control and you would actually have to slam the backspace button and abort. My crew was doing fine. Alright. I love these computer screens B9 adds to the game. Alright. Oh, it's yellow now, like it usually is. Which I guess isn't as good because it can be red, and that means my stream is normal. Alright. Press 1 to open the expandable solar panels and antenna that I added. 0 jettisons the now pointless launch escape system. What you're left with is the beautiful Kerbal XA CSM, or MPCV, whatever I call it. Depends on what mood I'm in, or whether I feel about moaning about the the constellation program's cancellation, which happened like before I even started playing KSP, which is weird. I'm still emotional about it. I'm sure Creeper God thinks it's weird. Also thinks it's weird that I still haven't gotten over two fictional character deaths that happened on the same day. I'll be in. Katie's freaking out, and I actually have to do something real quick. So hold on. Okay, sorry it took a while. I'm back. Yep. Ooh, 4 viewers. We even had 5 once. Okay, good. Microphone's working. Alright, there's Creeper. I hate live streams sometimes. Yeah, it gets laggy, and the other weird thing is that when you view one of the past live streams after it's been processed by YouTube, it's still very, for some reason I'm out of breath. Yeah, it's still, like, choppy every few seconds, like it skips every few seconds, which really sucks. Anyway, so now we are going to, increase our orbit to, like, about this. The deep, dark recess of space, which in a universe where I can hyperdrive anywhere I want, isn't that deep. And we are there. Alright, so basically what we're going to do now is turn around just so we can lower our orbit slightly by the decoupling. And boom! They are now trapped in space. So now what I'm gonna do, and this thing of course is not working. Livestream might actually get a bit choppy. After we pull this out, KSP's doing something weird. Hold up. Might crash. Second. Okay, good, it's not gonna crash, yay. After this live stream is done, I might have to call it short. Which sucks, but I guess I have to do with what's necessary because the internet's about to get really wonky. So what I'm gonna do is clear that so it's empty so we can rescue everybody. Yay, we're gonna save the original 3. Alright. Still flashing once. I don't even pay attention to the router. The reason the live stream was delayed a bit because I kept having internet issues. So that hasn't been working, and it's taking forever to load this thing on the launch pad. Ah, there we go. Alright. Sorry, live stream's a bit choppy. Might be my internet connection, or your... Actually, it's probably mine. Anyway, we want to wait, we want to switch to this probe thing, which is because of the MechJeb console on the, it's because there's a MechJeb console on the, service module. Which means this thing could actually probably deorbit itself. Which would be a great idea, but why not? Why would you do that when I can just shut it off? Which is what I'm gonna do. Rename vessel. There we go, it's now debris. Even though it could be a fully functioning probe because it has power and control, which are 2 things you need in a probe. Anyway, what we're going to do is head back to the Space Center and try and get this thing over with before my internet crashes again. Yeah! Because I have it up on the small computer, which of course is slow, but it keeps buffering, which might be the computer or might be the internet. Because that laptop is really bad. Herbal XA with no crew, that's a plus. Sometimes they sneak on, that sucks. Like, it's really bad. Alright. Might play some SimCity after this. Won't stream it, of course. Just play it. Ooh, 5 watching, nice. Actually, what I'm going to do, if I don't forget like I always do, is upload the I probably won't do it to the forum page, but because of course I'm lazy like that. But I will first thing, but I will after this live stream put the Ghost 107 on the Kerbal X page. Alright, still buffering. Well, we're going to orbit. Keeping the launch escape tower on, which we don't really need to escape because there's nothing there. But, mainly because it increases aerodynamics. Alright. Something crashed into the ground. Oh, you can see the boosters down there actually crashing into the ground. Because of explosions. Boom, boom. There we go. Alright. Now time to... Oh, and there's the part where it hits the thing, where it's the rocket and splinters itself. Alright. There's the Hawaiian Lake Island chain. Do I need anything to do? No, I don't, but I could probably use suggestions for the next one, for the next live stream. So I guess I do need stuff to do. I don't know. It's mainly just suggestions for next live stream. This internet is really bad. Alright, yeah, corrective steering calls, especially with thrust vectoring and 6 winglets on your rocket, really doesn't help at all. It didn't help at all. Oh, that's okay. I guess the coming conversation is private. Anyway, so in the meantime I'll talk about space. It's big, basically. But seriously, the way I see the Kerbal star system, it actually orbits around Proxima Centauri, which is a real star. It's the closest star to Earth, actually. Because it's kind of like a red dwarf, which would be it's about the same size, I guess. I can't remember the exact size. Remember, that should be a lot red and less luminous if it were actually a red dwarf, but who cares? Yet, Earth is the sun is probably one of these bright stars somewhere. Because of its location from Earth, it would be up in this band. I don't know, probably that one. There's Andromeda, see, probably. I don't even know how they got the skybox. But we are, okay. But we are now getting into space, where I will, begin attempting to, rendezvous with, the rock. I will begin to attempt to rendezvous with the trapped crew. Unless I accidentally press space on here and doom this one to orbit again. Alright, hold on. This thing isn't working. I have to unset target for a sec. Oh, that's because I'm not even clicking my orbit. So I'm stupid like that. Alright. Alright, there we go. That is actually set up. We need to, don't worry, that we'll dock and then I'll probably stop it right now because it is seriously breaking my internet. Alright. Just doing a transfer burn that's going to take us out. Roughly matches up with the orbit, I guess. What we want to do is bring our inners, which I should probably get rendezvous info out here. Bring our closest approach distance intercept velocity to about NJD2, so that will So what happens is that we're traveling fast. The closer you are to the planet, the faster you're traveling. So what we're gonna do is overpass the Okay, we're going to overpass the um. All right, we're going to overpass the probe, and then we're gonna meet here at our closest intercept, assuming we have the correct distance, which we're going to do. Hold up. MechJeb has to auto-correct it. No birth effect makes the orbit that far very touchy. Alright, now let's warp about 20 minutes ahead. Yeah, we're going very fast. Actually, now we're at normal orbital period. It would be about 1 day, actually, because of how slow we're moving out here. This distance is about as long as this distance. Alright, anyway, let's go on and let's do this. Hold on. Alright, our orbit is almost okay. Let's time warp a bit. We are now within 400 kilometers. Hold up. I'm just trying. I just want to get our. Alright, that's good. Match velocities at closest approach comes next, which is where we actually change our orbit to meet the orbit, so we're traveling at the same speed in the same direction. Oh, there it is. We're out within 100 kilometers. Oh, we're traveling really fast. Oh, yeah, we're traveling at about 200 meters a second relative to our target. There it is. You can see it right there. Now we can actually see it, which I guess is a plus. Come on, let's bring. There's Kerbin with the mun behind it. Looks like like. Alright, so anyway, we are now close. Well, it should be. What direction is it? I lost it. Ah, there it is. Kerbal XA. Control from here. Now, because I'm a total noob doofus when it comes to docking, I'm gonna let MechJeb handle it. Ah, there we go. Now it's orienting itself. Kind of scaring me because it wasn't even pointing in the right direction. Jeb, Bill, and Bob doing fine. That's nice. Alright. We're coming up now. I think the way MechJeb does is it draws the bounding box, which includes the expanded solar panels and antennas. What it does is until it's ready to dock, it stays outside those bounding boxes, which is good because it prevents collision. Unless you have the speed limit set like 100, where it's going so fast that you're gonna completely obliterate your space station or whatever. Which on tedious rescue missions like this really sucks. Well, technically it should be something like 0.5. I keep it at 1 because I'm very impatient, which sucks which is weird because my favorite game here is a very patience-based game. Oh, and this is not ending very well at all. So what I'm gonna try and do Whoa, whoa. Bring it down. And we're off to the side a bit. Okay, back up. Alright, now what I'm going to do is back up and... Oh, this thing's upside down. That's what's going on. Is back up and try and let MechJeb dock us this time. Slow down. Slow down. Alright, we are coming in very... now we're actually coming in aligned. That's nice. And, yeah, we're... So, I will get these guys back to safety. And until next time... I'm Spaceman Nick.